2024 roguelike with very positive reviews delisted on Steam. What began as a simple story about the mysterious delisting of a game released only months ago eventually led me to uncover information about mysterious tech companies and Chinese espionage. At the bottom of the 663 website, the copyright holder was listed as one Shanghai Plizer Network Company Limited, and next to the name of this company were two links which led to government websites. Like I said, this story was an absolute wild ride, and when I began my research for it, I genuinely was not expecting to be led down such a crazy rabbit hole. Hello fellow travelers and welcome to the Hard Light Network. Alrighty guys, so today we are talking about yet another title being delisted from the Steam online marketplace. However, what seems to be a pretty simple story on its surface could potentially have a pretty insane explanation. When I first started researching this story, I fully expected to be contributing to the conversation about games preservation, but the more information I uncovered, the wilder it got. What began as a simple story about the mysterious delisting of a game released only months ago eventually led me to uncover information about mysterious tech companies and Chinese espionage. I know it sounds wild on its surface, guys, but trust me when I say that I believe all the pieces are there to at least raise suspicion about this latest round of delistings from Steam Marketplace. But before we start unpacking all of this information, please do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the content that I've got coming up for you guys in the future, and also take to the comment section down below with your thoughts on today's story. Your support goes a long way to helping these videos spread through the algorithm to reach other gamers like yourself. But without any further ado, let's get into the story. Our story today begins over at Game Rant with an article entitled 2024 roguelike with very positive reviews delisted on Steam. The stylish 2024 roguelike Realm of Ink has been delisted on Steam. Just a few months after its initial launch into early access, Realm of Ink was an interesting addition to the roguelike genre, and it's currently unclear if or when it will make its way back onto Steam. Upon its early access launch in September 2024, Realm of Ink received plenty of praise for its striking art style and engaging gameplay. It drew many similarities to Hades in both its gameplay style and visuals. Some felt that the game lacked replayability. Its early access status bought it some grace in this respect. At the time of its Steam delisting, Realm of Ink had overall very positive reviews, while recent reviews were overwhelmingly positive. This speaks to an early access title that was already in a solid state and was continuing to improve with each update. In a post on Steam, the developer of Realm of Ink confirmed that the game has been delisted from the platform. According to the studio, quote, "We are currently unaware of the specific reason for this action, but we are doing our best to resolve the issue as quickly as possible." It's obviously a frustrating stumbling block for any early access game to face, and it's fascinating that the developer seemingly hasn't been made aware of why Realm of Ink has been removed from Steam. Hopefully, it's a quick fix and not something that rumbles on for some time. In the meantime, developer Leap Studio says, quote, "We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this has caused," and quote, "We are doing everything we can to get the game back online." Importantly, it also claims that the development of Realm of Ink will continue as planned, while this problem is resolved. Any players who have already purchased Realm of Ink are unaffected by this and can still play one of the best early access roguelikes, no matter its current status on Steam. If Realm of Ink can get itself back on Steam, the future should be bright for the 2024 roguelike. Prior to its delisting, Realm of Ink recently released its major November update, which brought new special perks, new difficulties, and more as the game makes its way towards 1.0. Obviously, getting back on Steam will now likely take priority for the game, but it's good to know that the development of Realm of Ink will remain unaffected in the meantime. And that's going to do it for all of the information that we've got from this article, as neither Steam nor the developer of Realm of Ink have commented on this since its delisting nearly a week ago. But if that's the case, what could have possibly led me to believe that this game is a front for a Chinese data harvesting operation? Well, if you can forgive just a little bit of speculation on my part, I believe through further investigation that I've uncovered enough pieces of information to justify these suspicions. So to begin with, I wanted to see if I could find another statement from the company themselves as to why the game could potentially have been delisted, so I took to their social media, only to find that their Discord link is no longer active, and that they haven't posted on their Twitter for nearly a week. And while the social media route seemed like a dead end initially, I was able to uncover that Realm of Ink was published by independent publisher 663 Games. And while poking around on the website, I discovered that all of the games listed here have also been delisted from Steam, as when you click the links, it simply redirects you to the home page and you are unable to navigate to the store page for each title. And if it wasn't strange enough that a title released in September of 2024 that was popular and still making Steam money was being delisted, it didn't make sense that every single game from this publisher would also be delisted without a word. So I reached out to 663 Games directly for comment, but unfortunately, as of the recording of this video, they haven't responded, and I don't think it's likely that they will anytime soon. However, I wasn't ready to give up yet, as there was one more option left to explore. At the bottom of the 663 website, the copyright holder was listed as one Shanghai Plizer Network Company Limited, and next to the name of this company were two links which led to government websites, the first of which was the Ministry of Industry, and the second which led to the National Internet Security Management Service platform. And that was when all of the pieces began to fall into place for me, as in 2017 the National Intelligence Law of the People's Republic of China was passed, a cybersecurity law that was part of a larger effort by the Chinese central government meant to strengthen its security legislation. And the most controversial sections of this law have been criticized as changing Chinese citizens' legal obligations from defensive intelligence gathering to offensive, as we can read in the provisions outlined in Article 7 and 10, as I quote, "All organizations and citizens shall support, assist, and cooperate with national intelligence efforts in accordance with the law, and shall protect national intelligence work secrets they are aware of, as well as, necessary for their work, national intelligence work institutions are to use the necessary means, tactics, and channels to carry out intelligence efforts domestically and abroad." All of this, combined with the fact that the U.S. Department of Defense has identified China's biggest games publisher as a military company, leads me to believe that this game was being used as a front for Chinese data harvesting operations. So there you have it, guys. All of the information that I was able to uncover on this wild ride down this insane rabbit hole. Like I said, guys, I fully acknowledge a degree to which this is speculative, but I think when you review all of the information, at the very least, you can take away that the Chinese government is involved with this company. Not only that, but as of 2017, 663 Games has a legal obligation to the Chinese government to share data with them under the auspices of national security. But that is going to do it for this video, guys, so let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below with your opinion on the subject, and before you go, do not forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the content that I've got coming up for you in the future. Like I said, this story was an absolute wild ride, and when I began my research for it, I genuinely was not expecting to be led down such a crazy rabbit hole. But this is where we're at for now, and I've got a lot more work to do, so as always, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like, and until next time, love you guys, safe travels.